happy Sabbath to everybody from everywhere. Our text of consideration today is Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse 13. The Bible reads, "Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man." Allow me to cross over to verse 14. "For God shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil." We're praying. Father in heaven, feed us with thy bread. We are thirsting for the word, like the woman at the well who was seeking for things that could not satisfy our soul. That we heard a voice upon high from heaven, "Lord, fill our cups, that we may not want anymore." For the psalmist say, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want." Lord, go before us. Amen and amen. Okay. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is a whole duty of man. For God shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil. The title of our sermon this morning is "The $1 billion Purpose." The $1 billion purpose. The $1 billion duty. Whether I live, whether you live, or whether you die, a man lives once in this life. And in this life, this is why you have to make sure that your life is as straight as a steel bar of metal. The $1 billion duty or the $1 billion purpose. The writer of the book of Ecclesiastes, a wise man, Solomon, a man who had gone in so many vices, tried so many things, had dozens of women, he had dozens of mansions, he had dozens of everything he ever wanted. But all in all, when he looked at everything, he said, "Vanity of vanity," says the preacher, "of vanity. All is vanity." And he repented and came to a conclusion and said, let us hear the whole conclusion of the matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for it is the whole duty of man. Now, when we look at the commandments of God, the commandments of God are subdivided into two sections, of which Christ says, love your neighbor as you love yourself. Love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, with all thy soul, and with all thy mind. Clear. Love the Lord thy God. In simple terms, what Jesus was trying to say is that the 10 Commandments, or the commandments of God, the code of conduct, that divine code of conduct, that's what makes it unique. It's not just any code of conduct. It is not the penal code. It is not the Constitution of Zambia. It is not the Constitution of the United States, but it is the divine code of conduct. The divine code of conduct. Divided into two sections. The summary is just in two statements. Number one, relationship of man to man. Honoring relationship of man to man. One. Number two, relationship God to man relationship. As you live, you and I have to honor that relationship. The whole duty of man. That is $1 billion purpose. But because of disregard, because of our selfishness, we have broken this relationship. We want to do as we please. God instructs. Thou shalt not commit adultery. God instructs. Laws against sexual sin. It is the talk of the day. Today things have moved on. It's no longer called adultery. It's no longer called fornication. No, it's called an affair. It's like slowly these words are disappearing and making the law of God void. God said, let a man and a woman get married. But here comes the devil, that if you feel affection for a fellow sex mate, you can do as you feel. You can go as you feel. If you feel affection for an animal, you can go and marry an animal. Degradation of degradation. Self-imposed degradation. The media is innocent because it can be used for God. But here is the thing. The technology that we have today has no problem. It has no problem. The problem ain't with the technology. The problem is with humans. Technology is like a kitchen knife. If I use a knife to cut vegetables, it's innocent. The problem is that it is man. The motive starts with man. The media has no brain. It is programmed by man. So man goes to the media and perverts the media, and in perverting the media, and he also perverts other minds. Brethren, whatever we do under the sun, sisters, whatever we do under the sun shall really come to pass. Shall really come to pass. oh, pardon, let me know, you shall come to pass, shall be brought into the judgment. For verse 14 says, For God shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil. And as far as I'm concerned, our high priest Christ, who is acquainted with our suffering, he is right now in the most holy of holies. He is in the holy sanctuary, the part where only the high priest would enter once at the time of atonement, during the year of atonement. So right now, Christ is in that area, interceding for every sinner like me, like you, flipping every record, trying to decide every record. But one thing stands out quite clear, and it is blunt as a knife. Is that he is not leaving that place till he decides your case and my case, whether we'll be decided for eternal life or eternal condemnation. Well, it's all clear. So whatever you do, my brother, whatever you do, my sister, we live to honor God, for we are not our own. Life is not about me. It's not even about you, but we live to honor God through the relationships that have been pronounced in his divine code of conduct. This was your presenter, Johnny Genvi, the founder of ANTI-DOGMA. I honestly pray and solicit that you may continue praying that our page may grow, our audience may grow, the people may reign. But as we have promised, brethren, analogy of belief, subtitle, Zero Indoctrination Policy. Happy Sabbath. Amen.